Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, so I put the big feeding video out yesterday with Ragnarok and his two friends. I hope that was okay. So of course, him and his friends are now available. You might be seeing one of them really soon. And of course, something else happened yesterday. The race came to an end, and well, a short time ago, our team passed lap 18. There we are, a little bit past lap 18. So that means we're going to get a rank 2 Sunblast. The team really did the job this time, and I'm going to run through it one more time. Make sure everybody gets what it was, the acclaim they deserve. And I'm happy to say that almost everyone will be getting it. They're all qualified. There was one individual who, unfortunately, for whatever reason, was not able to qualify. I hope somehow they can come back. If they do come back, I will record another video and show that. But I just don't want to embarrass the individual. So everybody did a great job, and everyone contributed, especially the new people. We're very happy to have you on the family, and we're all going to have a lot of fun the next time we can put this guy in. And as soon as he is hatched, I will of course be making a video of him. Yes, we got to lap 18, so there it is. We're getting a 110 Sunblast. I can't wait to start feeding him up. I hear he's great control, very fast, so I'm really enthusiastic about the things he might have. I have some good speeds sitting around, and I very well might throw them on him. So we'll see how that works out, but he definitely gets special attention because he is going to be ranked up twice, at least on my team, right? So that's pretty good. All right, so good stuff. So why don't we look into the new stuff? Yeah, let's look at the new stuff. Okay, we're getting the first of those two islands I talked about, and it is a progression. Yeah, the little squiggly line thing kind of looks like it would be a maze, but I guess that's a progression. Anyway, this is Dawn of the Inquisitor Island, and of course this is in order to get some Inquisitor Fullmen here. They are making it top-heavy again, and it doesn't really work out terrific for me, so we'll take a look at that when that comes. But there's a boost available that'll make it much easier, and I'm sure that wasn't taken into account with the difficulty of the progression too. No, I'm sure it wasn't. And of course then they're letting us decide who should be in the wars. That is just a terrible idea. I can just see that being a disaster, and yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, that's just a very bad idea. And that is about it in terms of that. So why don't we look at that island over here? All right, so this is, of course, Dawn of the Inquisitor. They're throwing a couple of chests up here in the beginning here. You got a chance to get him. It's a legendary one. You probably end up getting an epic or maybe even a rare from that first one. Second one, they just took the rare off the table. Probably a slightly better chance to get Inquisitor Fullman, and then probably an epic and such like that. I'm guessing maybe for Lady Solaris we might see a third chest. They kind of did that the last time. They kind of did something like this. So we might, but not this time. And of course, all right, so then you get 15 cells here, right? First of all, this guy, as I understand it, is extremely good. If you can get him, right? That's my take on it. So the first chunk is 15 cells, the second chunk is 20 cells, and then it shoots up to 65. It's almost as if they know how many I actually have. From the previous events, and I believe Monster Wood watchings, I think I have 35, which means that another 35 will leave me with 70, which is not enough to actually build him. Yeah, so I'm guessing this 65 is going to be really hard to get. That's just my guess, but you know, I guess I just have a suspicious personality sometimes. But anyway, you can see I'm close to that, but you know, I want to get that hatching before I actually do that because I don't want to waste any gems. Yes, I am that cheap. Anyway, this is going to run for, I guess, a total of 4 days. And then after this, I'm guessing that Lady Solaris one will begin right after that. So, I mean, if you can get either one of them, I hear they're both very good. All right, in terms of gems, I want to talk a bit about the dungeons because we have a little bit better idea of what's going on with these guys now. All right, we're in the second round here. We're just going to ignore that one, the food and the gold. All right, you notice I completed this one. It was shorter, but it seemed to give around the same number of gems, which means it was easier to get. You know, the second to the last was actually 10 gems, and then you can see the last one was actually 15. They did get a little tricky towards the end, but they didn't have any ruins on them. They didn't have any relics on them. So they're not like what you see in here. What you see in here when you get to the end, sometimes they can be very hard depending on what you have and what their combinations are, because they do have runes, they do have relics. So even though in this one at the end, the monsters are going to be about 125, and this assumes you actually have some good stuff, by the way. If you're a new player, try to get what you can and then leave as soon as you can't do it anymore. But they are 125 in the end. But if you got guys who are 100, 105, and you got good runes on you and good relics, you're going to win. You're going to win. As long as the combination works for you, you're going to win. And then we have the Rune Dungeon. Now, this one seems to be the same as the last time, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with this. By the last time, I mean a couple of days ago, because you get these chests, and I got to tell you, some of these chests are actually really good. Look at the last one here now, right? I actually got a 6 out of this. I got a good 6 out of this, and you're going to actually see it in a while. But a lot of these chests actually gave me the high end. Like this was a 2 to 4. I got a lot of 4s out of the 2 to 4s. Yeah, I didn't see many 2s. So the chests are pretty good. So you get, you're going to get a chest for every step. If you notice, you have the little guy sitting here and there's a chest, but you'll notice the next fight is going to get me a 2 to 4 chest. So it's not just the ones that have the chest. Those are kind of the markers that show you what the next one's going to be, right? This one here is a 3 to 5. This one here is a 4 to 6. This other one is a 4 to 6, and then you get the 5 to 10 at the end. So I mean, these are actually very, very worth doing. You'll get good stuff out of that. I was very happily surprised by the rewards. And I said, the gem dungeon, you probably get around what you got before, but you get a lot easier. It's kind of shorter, more compact. And the individual little steps in between do not give you gems. You do have to hit the big creatures for those. And like I said, it gets a little tricky towards the end, but as I said, they don't have runes, they don't have relics. That might change in the future, but at the moment they don't have that. So even though they're 125, they're not as scary without those things, right? So I like what they did with the dungeons. I do. I like the improvement to the dungeon. It's easier to get more stuff. And there's also a real motivation to actually do it. All right, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. They're giving relics away in Monsterwood if you want to do that. I mean, mostly they're going to be bronze. You'll get the occasional silver. You might get a gold. So, yeah, I haven't been as enthusiastic as I should be about that, but I'll probably do a run through it again a little bit later. There is something else. This popped up in the last one, but I forgot completely about it. We have a new book. This one here, the Salmanath. Okay, I don't know what that means, but you can get some decent rewards in here. I've actually gotten a couple. I got an epic from attempting doing those legendary breedings, and it turns out he opened up a couple of pages for me. So this one, wait a minute. Oh, this is the star one. Him, actually. I didn't have him before, so I have him now. He opened up this one for me. And there was another one, too. He actually opened up a couple of books for me. He was in Dark Legions, too, or something like that. But anyway, I'm not really sure. I'm guessing this is some kind of a creature that's coming up, Dun Ra. So I don't really know about that. It doesn't look like a creature. It looks like a statue of some kind. But I'm guessing it's like a creature or something. And, of course, there's a lot of cells of this one here. You got Lady Solarius. She's in here because you have a chance to get her pretty soon, right? And it's the same thing with Inquisitor Fulman. Okay. Furious Robin, you just had a breeding event not too long ago to get him. So, I mean, if I needed to make him, I could. The problem is, Soul Hugger, he was one of the exclusive ones, I believe. So I don't think he's going to be popping up anytime soon. And of course, they haven't identified the last creature in there. And Sunblast, you know, getting Sunblast from the race, so that would be good. I'd like to think I'm going to get Inquisitor Foeman, but, you know, we'll have to see about that. Maybe I'll have to ask my teammates for some help. So that's something else. This is, of course, a limited time one. This is, I think it was like 30 days or something like that. It's 31 days, 15 hours, and 36 minutes. So you got time. I'm guessing these empty spaces at the end are for creatures that will be popping up in events in the near future. So, all right. And I think that's about it. That's about it. So let's go to war. All right. We didn't do too well in the last war. They were pretty strong. So I have high hopes for this one. The combo's all right. The combo's actually kind of nice. All right, first we'll look at the combo. We got Sea, Evil Legions, and Thunder. So I did my fight this morning, but it didn't end out too well for Tara there. Unfortunately, the Voltic had a relic on him that I wasn't anticipating. No, was it that one? Yeah, that's the one right there. Yeah, gain stamina. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that didn't work out too well for her. So that's the reason I lost one there. But let's try to get some revenge. I identified one that I thought was a good match here. No one else has taken a shot at this one, so let's take a shot at this one. All right, I had my Voltic in the first time, but I don't want to put all my big guys in one package here now. I don't think that 6100, 6100... Oh, you know, I didn't check. No relics. Friendship. Armor. That's an armor one. And that's a life increase one. What do you have? If ally is frozen. Okay, that's not going to happen. If an ally is stunned. That might happen, but if that happens, they're probably dead. All right, so let's do this one and see how this works out. All right, and give me your stamina. All right, let me think about this. Nobody is immune to stun here, I believe, right? So let's just see if we can get this done. Okay. Didn't you have a relic that would do something? I guess not. Okay, who dies? Well, you die in the front. We have a volunteer. Okay, are you stunned back there? Yes, you are, so I don't have to worry about you at the moment, which is good because I would have trouble killing you. Okay, you're all alone now. All right, I want to increase our damage and precision, of course, so... All right, I'm hoping to get you down far enough that our big friend here can do the job for us. You know what? Let's just try to freeze you just for the heck of it. Okay, that's working out pretty good. Hopefully, this will be over quickly. It apparently will. Alrighty. Okay, I did notice, we are leading, I did notice that there was a lot of stuff here in the front. There was a lot of stuff here in the front, so that's usually a good sign for us. Although there are some that just have some really, really good runes and things like that. That's, at this point, I think that's way too fast for me. Yep, we're going the wrong way. Yeah, some of these individuals have a 115 patient cyber, I noticed that. Oh, that's really fast. All right, let's find something that I can actually have a chance to, because we're stepping down now from the level. I know the 16 is out of the question. I don't want to do the one with the. What about the 9? Let's just build a team and then see what we're going to do, because we have a special friend coming in with us today. All right, I'm thinking I might try Kihaku. Yeah, which might try Kihaku. What do we do over here? I saved Zap for this. And I thought we might try something to the line of, I don't know, somebody maybe like him? Why don't we try that and see how that works? You might notice I've equipped him a bit there, so Let's see what we have here. All right, let's look at your speed. You didn't get to 6,000. You're not at 6,000. You're at 6,460. That could be a problem. Let's just take a quick look here. Apparently not. They got some good stuff here. Okay, well, messing with a 115 Neobuki could always be a problem. All right, well, let's just see how this goes. Okay, what are you giving us? Oh, cooldown protection. Lovely. Just lovely. Okay, could you please not miss? Otherwise, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, we are just dead. Oh, she's possessed. Okay, I didn't. Okay. And we just, oh, we're immune to, oh, she made us immune to control. Is that immune to control? Oh, wow. That's kind of awesome. All right, let's take a look at the situation now. He's going next, so I want to do something about him. That could be a real problem. Oh, and that one's dead. Okay, that's okay. We're just going to have a really big Neobuki to worry about. But I might have a solution to, kind of a solution to that. Okay, could you not do that? Did I miss something? Okay, did I miss something there? Does somebody over there have anticipation that I don't know of? I mean, Neobuki doesn't have that. I'm pretty sure that the Inheritor doesn't have that. I'm not really sure what just happened. Okay. I'm not sure why his turn ended. Okay, I'm really not sure what just happened. All right, why don't we just do a little bit of thing here on you. And then why don't we do Grandmaster's Wisdom? This, of course, will deal heavy magic damage, apply curse, and, of course, activate cooldowns. Okay, you need to get us going with stuff fast. I hope you don't have any 0 cooldowns. Good. What happened to you? Seriously, I have no idea what just happened there before. Was there a special relic? Could you please stop doing that? That is just very irritating. Okay, and we might as well start taking some chunks out of you. Alright, just going to do a little bit of that. And then back to static shocks. And back to this one. I'm pretty sure you're dead, but you know, let's just finish you off. Okay, Dave has won his first war match. And he definitely contributed there. Okay, so I got my 6th there, but I missed one this last night because the wars are beginning at about 11:30 at night now, by the way. I'm sure they'll be in morning in no time. But anyway, we do seem to have a lead here. There does seem to be some... I noticed we've attacked a lot, though, to be fair. We've attacked a lot more than them. But there's been a lot of attacking up above. I haven't really looked down here to see what's going on. Okay, lots of 1s and 0s and stuff like that. So, oh, copycat on the end. What does the stats on that one look like? 2s? Okay. 3s? Well, I mean, I think that's probably definitely something to consider for the future. But we do seem to be doing well. This is good. Hopefully, we can get a little streak going here. Because I'm closing in on enough medals to be able to get another... where is it here? Team shop. So I'm up to 1,910 medals. So we're closing in on another VIP chest. I would like to get another VIP chest because there's a lady I would like to add to my fold there, you know, if I know who I'm talking about. The only VIP, honestly, that I'm really interested in is that one. As terrifying as she is, of course I want her on my side. But I know that one's probably going to be very hard to get. So anyway, I think that's it done for war, so let's do some PvP. All right, so I had my uncommons in for a little while, but I've taken them out in the meantime because I didn't want to drop too much. I just didn't like to be up at 5,000 because I was getting like the Champion 1 fights coming in. You can see I'm getting Champion 2 now, so they're going to be hard. You can see this is actually a really bad combo right here. So we'll see how that works out. I mean, we do have a decent team coming up first, so let's just see. So, and just in terms of the defense team, I have them back in. All right, so let us begin. Our first team today was suggested by Oxygen George. And Oxygen George wanted to see, over in metal, we're going to go with, did I miss him? I think that I did. Yes, I did. Okay, we're going with Fernando. Next up, over to here, and we're going to go with Fatigue, who's Shrek, of course. And finally, we're going water, and that's going to be Tara. All right, so let's see what we got here. Well, she's very fast, and then we have some other stuff here, too. So, but this, really, some of this looks scary. All right, let's look at this. Up the middle is just way too many problems to even consider, right? Now on the right, I guess the denial there is the Isofex. How fast is he? 115. It means he's going to be, his base speed's going to be pretty good. It really depends on how much he's got on him, doesn't it? Can I kill all three of them? That's really the question. Or maybe keep them null and void, you know? You know what? Why don't we just try it and see how that works? Because I think the one on the other side, that's a little bit too much of a trouble over there. All right, this is probably certain death, but, you know, let's just give it a try. Because we got some good ones over here. They don't have a lot of speed. All right, Eyes Effects. He's nearly 6,000. He's 4,300. All right, so we're going to have the speed advantage on them. The question is, can we get the job done? Because some of these individuals, oh, they have. What do you? Would you have haste banner, pestilence banner, revitalization? That's a healing. All right, I'm just checking for these things here. Even though, let's face it, I do have to do this now, right? All right. Well, you know, let's just let's do it. Okay, Stamina Devourers. All right, let's think about this. Do I want to go for the for this? I think that would be kind of a waste, so I'm going to go for the nanovirus. In case they try to buff themselves, this should keep the buffs off. All right, I got it all of them. Okay, so we have two individuals who are about to go, so we're going to do this. All right, this. All right, now I want their cooldowns activated. Okay, guy in the bottom. Actually, Isofix and the guy in the bottom look like they're in a lot of trouble. Let's help them with that. Who's up next? Okay, he's up next, but he's got bleeding, poison, and nanovirus on him. I have to believe the guy on the bottom is dead, right? He has got to be dead. So I'm going to take out the Isofix. I was mistaken. Ouch. Okay, I was mistaken. Oh, no. Okay, he took out Fernando. Fernando did his worst thing already, though. Let's think. Well, let's just get rid of you. I thought he was dead. I was mistaken. Oh, wow, you're like really hurt. All right, let's think about this for a minute. I can't blind you, so this would be a waste of time. So why don't we just activate your cooldowns again? All right, let's think about this. How about freezing you? I like the idea. Oh, he's dying quickly, isn't he? Oh, that's just a big problem. I'll give him Nanovirus again. And, of course, miss. That's bad. And you miss too. Okay, what are you going to miss with? All right, I'm going to do this to get him healing. And hopefully get skills back. Yep, like that one. That'll do. And, okay, he gets to kill someone. He killed Fernando. All right, reload. And you didn't need that stamina, did you? Or that life. Okay, so that worked out. A little bit scary there for Fernando, but hey, he did his job. If they'd had real speed on them, that would have been a big problem. All right, so let's go for the next team. Our next team was suggested by Ismael Casas. I know I screwed that up. I'm sorry. Anyway, Ismael wanted to see. We're going to start over here with fire, and we're going to go with Mordred. All right, next up, we're going to somebody a little bit smaller, but possibly more powerful, especially since he's now 105, and that's Melvin. And in the area, we have in magic, we have, this came out of nowhere, Violet. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here now. Well, obviously, we're going to be using exclusive possessions, so that's something to take into account. Yeah, I don't know about the one on the right. I do know about the one on the left, though, and I know the Undertaker is immune. But that's not terrifying. I mean, the big thing he does is if you kill somebody, he brings them back, right? So I actually don't consider that fight over there to be a problem. I consider it to be a little on the easy side, frankly, considering Mordred is kind of scary, right? Now, scary is the one on the right. So let's do it. Even though the other guys, like, they got levels, they're not really, there's nothing there that really scares. Of course, these guys don't have the kind of speed I was looking for, do they? All right. Well, there's a couple of very, oh, got a Voltic here too, right? All right. Yeah, possession, I forgot, doesn't really work too well on a Voltic, does it? I'm hoping that one of his friends will remedy that situation. So we're going to do Black Hat. Okay, could you kill him up there, please? Oh, you took all his stamina away. No, you took half his stamina away. Okay, that's good. He's still possessed, too. All right, so that worked out all right. All right, think about this now. I can't possess them right now, of course. So I'm thinking, why don't we hurt somebody? Chance of possessing all targets. That's not what I want right now. I want a big, heavy hit on him up there. What do I have coming? The Montezuma is going to be a problem. All right, but I have to deal with him up there first. Okay. Now we got a problem. Wait a minute, did you use static force? Wow. Okay. All right, let's everybody burn. And then there was one, but one very dangerous one. So, you know what I think you need? You need a timeout. Yep. Think about all the terrible things you've done. Okay, and guess what? You are no longer immune to possession, so let's try that again. There you go. Let me see. May blind damage reduction? Sure, why not? Let me think. He didn't get the burning one. I'm guessing he just dodged it completely. So why don't we hit him with the big one? Oh, that's going to hurt you a lot. I'm pretty sure you're dead, but you know what? We're just going to let you burn to death. Yeah, that shield wasn't going to help you for that. All right, so team number 2 was victorious. So let's get a spin. get some gems, please? Gems, please? Or rune. Okay. All right. Up the middle. No way. Not gonna happen. That is just... No. I don't care if they're all 100. Absolutely no. No, 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 no. All right. So let's go with team number 3. And team number 3 was suggested by... I wish I didn't exist. Please tell me you don't actually believe that, all right? Please. Anyway, this individual, who really should have a happier name, by the way, wanted to see, we're starting over here in light, and we're going to go with, where is Fortune? Okay, next up, we're going with Magic, and this is going to be, and I know he's way down there because he's always way down there, and that's going to be Jello. Now, in the last case, I was a little bit, didn't quite get the name, but I have an idea what you were talking about. You did, however, make an unfortunate reference there because you said, first let me choose who I think you're talking about. Let's go over here. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, Cloud. I think you meant Cloud. You said Light Kitty. But as we just saw, there is actually, hold on a second. There is actually another Light Kitty. So, you know, something like that. But I think that the name you gave me was mostly Cloud. The confusion was that, okay, stop that. Here, let me just back off. You actually used Fortune and Jello's name. So the thing is, then you said something that looked like Cloud, and then you said Light Kitty. So I'm assuming you mean Simba. So I'm hoping I got that right. All right. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, up the middle. Not even going to consider that. That's just no, absolutely not. All right. We don't really have denial here. We have Simba giving somebody a head start, and obviously that's going to be Jello. Or depending on the speed situation, Fortune's got a really nice buff, but we'll have to see about that. I really could probably do either one of them. Which one looks like a better fight, though? I guess that's the question. There's a Ultra Bot who's 110. I guess they have levels over here on the right, and you got a Keithor too. All right, well, I guess the tough fight here is over on the right, so we'll do that. If the other individuals were above 100, then I probably would have gone with that. Oh, wow, I see some speeds there. I don't think that's going to give him the advantage, either one of them, but that's scary. All right, you know, the one that concerns me the most is the Keithor. He's really, really a big pain. Especially since we technically don't have denial. All right, let's just... We're probably going to get frozen, by the way. But we want to do a lot of damage to them first. I'm concerned that Keithor is just going to get rid of all of that. Yeah, like that. And he cured all of them. Yeah, you know what? I should remember my rule of not fighting Keithor. He can't kill any of them. I was kind of hoping I could get one of them down long enough. It would have been, if he hadn't healed them, I probably would have been able to one-shot one of them. All right, let's get you grinding it down a bit there, you know? Ah. Okay, Fortune had to go. She had an appointment. Oh, you have an enormous shield on now, don't you? All right. Can I please get a stun? No, I can't. And they have enormous shields on them now. This is over, by the way. Yeah, I should stick to my rule. Don't fight Keithor. It's just not worth it. You know what I should have done? I should have used Simba's shield. That's what I should have done. I should have done the same thing on my side. Completely slipped my mind that he had that. All I do is take his shield away. Alright, I'm going to give you guys the tortures again. Oh, just die, will you? Okay, and that's it. Yeah, listen. don't fight battles with Keythors in them, especially if you're going to go with offense that is going to count on torture effects. Sorry about that. I chose poorly. I think I still have an extra fight here, so why don't we go with our fourth and final team for today. Our fourth and final team was suggested by Paquiner Man. I don't know if I got that right. I tried, though. And Paquiner Man wanted to see, let's go in here, and we're going to start over in darkness for the ultimate darkness, and of course that's Simon. Next up, we're going with somebody who's going to really love being in this team, and that, of course, is going to be Talon. And the final member of this team is going to be over in darkness again, and that's Fido. So you can imagine how great Talon feels about being surrounded by such evil. Well, it's evil that's going to help him win, right? Well, we'll see about that. All right, we're doing possession, so we're not going up the middle. Possession doesn't work on Voltex. Do I want to mess with a big old Cryoten? I suppose we can try that one. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Oh, gold. Well, at least they'll get themselves a lot of gold. Okay. I'm guessing somehow the computer set that team. I'm guessing that. Maybe he took everybody out but Crowden and just threw them in. All right, so please do not miss the possession on the Cryoten. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short fight. All right, good. Could you please... Okay. Oh, he has a lot of speed on him. Oh, he doesn't have the big one, does he? Because he couldn't have the big one because he doesn't have enough stamina. Okay. All right, let's think about this. Oh, discouragement. Absolutely discouragement. Okay, you missed him. Don't do that. Right, because guess what uses special damage? All right, you up there, you're safe, but you're actually possessed. This. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, the one guy, who was it that didn't get the weakness to special damage? The sole survivor. Oh, who actually burned to death. Okay, so that worked out all right. Okay. And the final spin. Hey, yippee, food. I just don't have enough of that. Okay, so like I said before, we have this down here. And this is your chance to get Inquisitor Fulman, if you can. You're going to have to get to this magical 65. Otherwise, yeah, you're not getting it, right? You got to get to the magical 65. That'll give you a total of 85 here. But in my case, I have to get to it as well, right? Maybe somebody in the group will do it, and I can ask them for some stuff. Anyway, they also have some chests. You have a chance to get him, but chances are you're most likely going to get epics out of there. But you never know. You might get lucky. So anyway, this is going to be running for a total of 4 days, and it'll probably be followed by the same thing for Lady Solaris. So you got that going, and yeah, I think that's about it for now. We do have Battlegrounds coming probably next weekend, not this one coming, probably the weekend after. So that will be something to look forward to on the horizon. And whatever the community actually picks us for a war, which that is just not going to end well. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.